Guys, good morning from Krabi here in southern Thailand. We got here last night, sort of quite late-ish. By the time we checked into the hotel and got out, it was 8 p.m. at night. We came along this frontier and there was quite a few places open. So I thought, okay, this is okay. But when we got up this morning, we had a walk around. We went down to Ao Nang Beach. We realised that there is devastation here and it's quite bad. It's just as bad as Pattaya. Now what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to do you a couple of videos here. There's one going to be showing you some of the devastation, which is going to be this video. And then tonight, we're going to go up to Dragon's Rock. We're going to go very early hours in the morning, so we get there for the sunset. And hopefully we'll get some nice shots, perhaps some drone shots. We've got to see what's happening when we get there first. But to start this video, guys, here in Krabi, just on my right here, there's what you call, or what would be known as a kind of walking street of Krabi. It's not called Walking Street, it's called RCA Entertainment, but it's known as kind of the walking street of Krabi. Let's just go and have a quick look at it. If I am very honest with you, I really don't know the area of Krabi. I did come down here 19 years ago, I worked it out. It was 2002. And I came with an old girlfriend of mine. She was half Thai, half English, but she was mainly English because she was born and bred in the UK. And obviously I wasn't allowed to go to any girly areas, so I never came to these kind of areas. But this walking street here, it looks quite devastated. But it's going to be like that anyway because everything is closed, all the bars are closed down. I think there's one place here that might be open. There's a lady looking at me. But what are we going to do?
She's got drugs, she's got everything.
So what we'll do is we'll just have a walk around here and I'll show you some of the devastation. And then there's another one just down the road called Walking Street. It is actually called Walking Street. I had a look through there early on today. Whew, it's in a bad way, but we'll show you this one first. See, this nice lady here is basically offering us some food, that's it. Only food. But guys, what I'm looking around here now is it's just derelict, same as everywhere else. And here you've got a bar for rent. It's only very small, it's not a big area, but you can imagine that it would be quite busy down here.
For sure, and I just noticed one bar back there had a kind of English theme, and I just thought, you know, they'd have had a great start to the weekend last week, wouldn't they? You know, things were normal.
Might have ended wrong, but...
Well, it would have ended wrong, but I think they'd have got a few sales out of it.
But yeah, this is, it's a real shame. You've got like a bar here where there's a family living in here, RCA restaurant. But it's closed, it is a restaurant, but it's still closed. This one here, bamboo bar with all the beer barrels, barbecue by the look of it. I wonder, I have no idea, but I wonder if these will come back. Who knows? Not good, but then again, looks can be deceiving because there's at least 3 bars on there that are good to go. Will the others come back? Who knows? I don't know. I'm not from this area. I wouldn't know. But it's just a shame. This is countrywide. This is global. It's terrible. Cole, you've been to Krabi before.
Yeah.
Give me a memory of Krabi.
My earliest memory is the first time I actually come to Ao Nang here, not the first time I came to Krabi. I remember the first time I come to Ao Nang, I remember there was a boat moored out, and I can't remember where we were going, but we were getting on this boat and we had to wade into the seawater, like only about up to hip level. And I did it, but I'd forgot that I had my mobile telephone in the pouch in my pocket, one of them little Nokias. And I'm like, oh no, it's soaking wet.
A Nokia, that must have been a few years ago.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, it was like 2002.
Exactly the same year as I came here.
That was it. But we took it to some little guy in a shop and come back 5 hours later and everything was honky-dory.
When I came here, I got here and I had a bottle of, a big bottle of Chang. Bought the old school Chang. The old school Chang is not like the new one. It used to be
No.
about 7.2%.
It was like special brew.
It was lethal, and I just had this one bottle and I couldn't get off the beach. Crossing over the road here, normally there'd be loads of traffic heading this way, but the odd motorbike, that's it. It's really quiet. And then if you look at the devastation going on here, everything is boarded up, tarpaulin hanging, waving, flapping about. It's just devastation. And it's such a shame because to me, Krabi was kind of a more of a rich man's resort. You got a lot of couples, a lot of families that came here. But now, I don't think anybody would want to come here the way the shape it's in. Sad to see, Cole, but amazing. What is it, 18 months? This amount of devastation in 18 months.
Incredible, and I came here in February, so I've got a closer frame of reference. And
Was it this bad in February?
I would say no, it was very similar, but when I think of it in terms of like now you've got to wear masks everywhere,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of terms, and also previously all the places were closing about midnight,
Yeah.
now they're closing at 9 p.m, so it's, my overall feeling is it's just kind of moved backwards. It just hasn't moved forward in any way, you know.
This is our Nang Beach Road just here, and we're now at what's called Walkie Street. So this is Krabi's version of Walkie Street. I must admit, I've never been here before, so I couldn't tell you what it was like before this. What I do know is it's devastated at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's just have a walk around and have a look at it. I came here earlier, and there was a lady here, and she was like, 500 baht, one room, 500 baht. You know, she was trying to tell me hotel rooms. I was trying to ask her questions, but she didn't speak much English. But this is as derelict as it comes, Cole.
Yeah. No, it's deadly, mate.
It's incredible. It's like the world forgot. I'm amazed. I just can't believe in just this short space of time, really, 18 months, all this happens. It's
Well, you know, 18 months is a long term, you know, in terms of, you know, the kind of cash flow of a small business.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
18 months is an eternity. I mean, who has enough backup to run for 18 months?
Yeah, not many people, you know, and I can imagine, you know, especially working in the tourist industry, it's a day-by-day kind of living for most of these people.
Well, for certainly, I don't, you know, there were always bars that were scratching by even when things were good, you know.
Yeah, but this is devastating. And also what I mean is you know, it kind of decays very quickly.
Yes.
It's like as if some kind of virus came along, wiped everybody out, and within this, you know, amount of time, it's tumbleweed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people have just, they probably maintained it for a while and then they kind of like just got no idea how long it's going to go on.
Yeah. It's quite spooky, actually, walking through here. There is nothing at all. Spooky.
Yeah. It's strange, mate, isn't it? And you know that every alley has got places like this, you know?
Yeah. So that was Walkie Street. Walkie Street here in Ao Nang. Like I say, I've never been there before, so I wouldn't know. Now we're on Ao Nang Beach. There's the sea there. I have swam in that before. But we're walking along the front here, what you can call the promenade. And you know what? There's the same devastation. You've got, just at the bottom here, there's quite a few kind of tat shops, you know, selling bikinis and inflatables and that kind of thing. But that's about it. That's about all that is open. But how can businesses like restaurants and bars, which are mainly the tourist industry, how can they make money or make business while they've got to close at 9 p.m? And by the way, bars are not open. It's just restaurants. Well, Cole, that's the tour of the devastated areas completed. Not good, is it?
No, mate, no. You know, I just it just seems that the vast majority of businesses just aren't managing to hack it, really. You know.
No.
There's just so many just totally closed up, and I just, even the ones that are open, I just can't see how they can make any sales. I mean, if you're selling things like bikinis and swimming trunks,
Nobody's here.
well, just exactly, you know.
Same as if you're selling alcohol or food. Nobody's
Well,
here.
yeah, that's true. You know, it's
just such a sad state of affairs.
it's just incredible.
Okay, then ask yourself the question: was all this worth it? You know, I mean, okay, there's a virus out there. We know there's a virus out there, but was it worth all this? I mean, I thought from the first lockdowns we'd learned a lesson.
Right.
That technically lockdowns don't work because they haven't worked, have they?
I've been cynical about it from the word go, Nick, just because, you know, you kind of look at the figures and the facts and figures, like the real science, which is put out there.
Yeah.
And whenever I've read it, my interpretation of that data isn't always the same as that portrayed in the newspapers.
Of course.
So it's kind of led me to be a bit cynical about it. One thing I will say, I mean, you know, it's up to the Thais and the Thai government how they handle this situation. But I would say that their priority almost certainly isn't to preserve small businesses.
And I can't see any way back for them, to be honest with you.
No.
It's a long, long road back, this is. So guys, anyway, thank you very much for watching. And next time we'll make a positive video, but we've got to show both sides. You know, to be fair, we've got to show the devastation. We can't just go around saying, oh, it's great here, you know, because it's not. You know, I'm wondering what the hell we're doing here because there is nothing to do. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you very soon. Thank you.